and safety leads to investment elsewhere. In 2023, we completed one of the largest citywide park improvement plans in decades, with over 25 park updates. We completed upgrades to Leonard Gordon Park. In Bergen Square, we're building a whole new plaza in Park. In November, we opened the first playground at Monticello Park. We also created 12 new plazas and public spaces throughout the city. Our administration has also demonstrated an unprecedented commitment to creating brand new parks that didn't exist before. It was our administration with the City Council that invested the dollars to finish Berry Lane Park. We built the new Bethune Park. We created the new Fairmount Park. We added the new Coles Park, none of which previously existed. And we have set the way for the new 3-acre Courthouse Park, which will soon be the first large park in all of Journal Square. And nearby there, we're adding even more pedestrian-friendly spaces with the city's second pedestrian plaza called the Homestead. It was part of our approvals for development in the area, and it will be retail-only corridor for shoppers in Journal Square. The Homestead is based off of our successful Newark Avenue pedestrian plaza, which was initially met with criticism when we first proposed it. 9 years later, the now permanent Newark Avenue Plaza has grown into a premier destination for shopping, dining, and community events. This will be the same for Journal Square. Finally, on parks. After 30 years of discussion with little action, we will reopen Reservoir 3 to the public next month as the bridge nears completion. This will create a safe, cohesive walkway around the entire reservoir with greater public access. We have made the necessary investments to significantly improve our park and open space networks citywide, and we are very proud of that. Our commitment to parks is certainly unprecedented, and the proof is in our actions. As a result of our ongoing efforts, 95% of all residents now live within a short walking distance to parks. Parks and open spaces are critical for growing communities. With each project, we are intentional about incorporating sustainability elements to mitigate flooding and other critical infrastructure. We've also made it common practice to work directly with the community in order to best meet their needs. You'd be hard-pressed to find another city achieving this level of progress and in such a community-centric way. There is no denying that Jersey City has become a gold standard for smart growth and, of course, community engagement. But investing in the next generation isn't only about playgrounds, though. Next month, we'll open the doors to a new public library in Bergen, Lafayette. The Communipol Library will extend well beyond books to promote STEM education and advance equitable access to state-of-the-art technology. We have made huge investments in our library system, not only renovating places like the Priscilla Gardner Main Library, but also planning new libraries in areas that need it, like the Holland Gardens renovation plan that I mentioned earlier tonight. It's a commitment that we have made, and again, our actions speak to it. From new libraries, to public parks, to affordable housing, and everything in between, as Jersey City experiences a historic renaissance, we are making sure our residents and communities benefit most. Continuing with the theme of the next generation, people often ask me about schools. As a parent to 3 children myself, 2 of which are here today, Stassi and Jackson, this is something I think about often. Since I took office in 2013, our administration has been a part of creating 5 new schools that are either completed or under construction for a total of 3,000 new seats in Jersey City. And we did it all without any help from the state. No other city in New Jersey can speak to anything near that. We've built charter schools, we've built traditional public schools, and we've built county public schools. We have been consistent proponent of using our development tools for meaningful community givebacks because I know we can't do it with government resources alone. Liberty Science High School will break ground in the next few months, and it will be one of the region's best STEM schools, providing generations of students with real-world experiences that include the 100 startup companies on site. I'd like to ask Paul Hoffman to stand, the president of the Liberty Science Center, who's been our partner in this. SciTech City was a bold plan we mentioned first in our third State of the City address. At the time, people poked fun at the name, and I can appreciate that, but here we are with 6 Fortune 500 level companies invested in SciTech City. Scholars Village, which is part of Liberty Science Center, SciTech City, went before the planning board last month, and it's scheduled to break ground this summer. And then later this year, we'll start work on EdgeWorks, which is also part of SciTech City, and that's the incubator space for startups. I'm going to reiterate, the investment of millions of dollars from Fortune 500 companies speaks to how significant this project is, and it speaks to our administration's willingness to dream big because Jersey City residents deserve to have the best of the best right here.